All right. Good morning. Who wants to share the magic? I'm always looking for magic, isn't it? Yes, Can. Go ahead. Good morning, Diana.
Morning.
Yes, go ahead, Dimpy.
Ma'am, ever since I've joined the course, I don't know how things have been changing in the sense that my kids had been loving, but
Good
now,
morning.
ma'am, there's a very different kind of a happiness, and I feel as if, you know, the surroundings, my surroundings have changed, ma'am, for better.
Okay. So
So
is
it's
it
just
true?
been a month, ma'am, and health-wise also, I'm feeling positive. And I mean, I've been shown a direction earlier. Remember, I was telling you that I was to get a shot, ma'am, but now that's not being done, ma'am. So that's been a magic because
Oh, no shot
things
now.
are things are falling in place.
No shot now.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Didn't mention you. 2 days back, also, I went to this spinal injury center, ma'am. One of the doctors there. So he says it's just an age-related degeneration, which you have to just, do fight it out with the exercises and vitamins and all. And he says you don't need any shot.
So I told you, don't worry, just follow the intuitions.
Yeah, ma'am, and that miracle what I told you when I went to the hospital with the vertigo, and
Yeah.
today's the I went last Friday, ma'am, and today is like Thursday. It's been a week,
Yeah.
and ma'am, my vertigo is getting better.
Obviously, you are a
So, ma'am,
magician.
the everyday nurturing, everyday listening, it's making so much of difference because actually the problem lies within us,
Yeah.
It is we and
You're a
I'm
magnet to it.
responsible. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. And I've attracted all the negativity which is coming in the form of these problems now, which I'm able to now change, ma'am, and manifest a better life because yesterday also I told you that, ma'am, if we can attract negativity, we can attract positivity also. So
Yes.
this is what you have taught us, ma'am, and I'm trying my best to, the moment I get a negative thought, ma'am, I just say switch off, just cut it, and I just start thinking something happy, the opposite of what I was thinking.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
Awesome.
that change is there, ma'am. I wouldn't deny. I
Fine
mean, that
question.
change is there. I think, and things would change for much for better, ma'am. So coming to you, listening to you in the morning and the evenings. Mornings, it's like taking a vitamin for the day. It's a pill for the day, ma'am. And then evening, it is what negative we have imbibed inside,
Exactly.
ma'am. We get that cleared off with the evening session.
Yes. Thank
So
you
it's
so much.
wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Love
ma'am.
you. And I have a question that when you joined the day one, you were so much in doubt that is it true that you can be all right? Like you had no,
Yes, ma'am.
you never were thinking ever you
I'm a magician.
can.
I'm a magician.
Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Awesome. So basically, what my plan, universe has guided me. Don't take me wrong that I can take the credit. Of course, he made me talented enough that I listen to the intuitions. I'm always connected to the frequency, and I'm very intuitive from the childhood only. Because that's my personality. I told you yesterday also, I'm sanguine. Sanguine people are very, very intuitive. So that intuitiveness, and then coming up, changing from healing to reading book, because I was seeing I was healing people. They were getting better, but they were not getting the direction what to follow further. So this coming daily in the morning is like setting your tone right to go for the day. And then you go for the day. in the evening, if you've collected more negativity, then heal you with the healing, then give you the gratitude ideas. How can we be grateful even for the negativity? Yesterday was a beautiful negative
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
gratitude, for us.
Yes,
And,
ma'am.
then you sleep in that awe, like you are having a positive frequency again. And when you wake up again, so this 24 hours are maintained by the morning and the evening session, which has given you all that courage that in 1 month you're
Yes,
transformed.
ma'am. Ma'am, and in the mornings, I used to be like listless, just
Yeah.
like no life, nothing. But that change is also coming into my body. I can feel it. I'm getting back the energy, ma'am.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you
ma'am.
for
Thank you.
thank you for
Thank you for
taking this.
coming in our lives, ma'am. And because of the negativity only, ma'am, I think
We met.
that was the reason that we came in touch, ma'am, with
Yes, yes.
you.
That's why I say negatives are more gratitude than the positive, because it's easy to be grateful when you are positive, like when you have everything good. But when you are negative, to learn to be grateful for that in that situation is remarkable. Like then you become unstoppable, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
thank you so much. So here we are. I want you to raise your hands who are not creating these miracles, learning every day, but not creating miracles. Please raise your hands. No one. Everyone is creating. Padmaja. Padmaja, you are ungrateful. You are creating miracles, but you're not finding them miracles. I'm sorry to say that. She wanted a job for her son. She manifested it. Now she doesn't want that job. She wants some another job. But she didn't explain me 100 gratitude for the job she's already taken. Like her son has got the job. When we are not grateful for the small things, like overwhelming gratitude, when we are not enough grateful for the small miracles, the big miracles are not going to happen. Am I right, Archana? Padmaja? I identified you because when you said that he's got the job, can you believe he got the job within how many days? Open your mic, Padmaja.
10 days, ma'am. Within 10 days.
Hello, getting a job.
10
He's a,
days, ma'am.
yeah. And she said that before she could tell me so much of her gratitude, she's complaining that he's not got that job. Even if it is the worst of the thing, even then you can't be, if you're not enough grateful, you will be struggling.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have taught you, but then it's your journey. I cannot force you for that.
No, not like that.
Yes. And I
I'm
want, yes, please, Padmaja, go ahead.
no, ma'am. Daily what- I'm daily I'm doing gratitude and thankfulness, everything, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Even if you are in the gratitude journal or not, if you are paying the gratitude, but you don't feel that enough, I know who all are struggling. I know them. I don't want to name them, but I know all of them. Because otherwise, they are creating miracles and they are sharing miracles. If they're not sharing miracles, they are struggling. Very simple. Did you see Dimpy is creating miracles? She is always ready to share because she's understood the value that if you are grateful for small things, the bigger things are bound to happen because you're vibrating on the right frequency.
Okay.
Has Dimpy healed totally? Not at all. But she's comfortable with the life because she was struggling so much. A grateful heart is, we were born with a grateful heart. But the challenges of our life has made us ungrateful. And when we are ungrateful, we are struggling. So how long we want to struggle? Sometimes someone say that I'm grateful, but I'm not feeling it. Hello? I cannot make you to feel that. The feeling is your heart. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how there are many who are struggling. Nothing wrong. That's their journey of their own learning. But I'm sure when they'll have a grateful heart, even for the negatives. That seed, when they'll sow, nothing will trouble them. I told you yesterday, nothing can move me. Anybody can try. Did you see yesterday the guy came? I could maintain my peace, though there was something, because you know what happens when you are very much accustomed to the positivity, your feelings are very comfortable. But when something very negative happens to you, you become uncomfortable. You're intuitive, you know, something is not going to happen. So what? He's come, he can do whatever he wants to. Is he spoiling my image by misbehaving and troubling us? Not at all. And I was blessing him. I said, okay, you have a purpose, you come, you do, you go. But even then, how many minutes it took for him to get out of it without me doing it? Hardly. So when you're so powerful, nothing can stop you. You become unstoppable yourself. So until and unless your heart is overflowing with the gratitude, with what you already have, or even if it is negative, you cannot be a magnet. Magnet to fulfill all your dreams and goals. And if it is a suppressed, suppressing, piling up negativity, and you're saying artificially the gratitude, also it's not going to work. So we have only one, okay, listen to me very carefully. There is a balance, you know that jisme tolte hai na sabji, that balance, there is a balance, and that balance is one side negative and one side positive, okay? If you're neutral, that balance will be balanced, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
But the moment you put gratitude more and it goes more down, like it's heavier with the gratitude, the negativity will vanish. It'll not be there. It's not that you can't balance, but you are learning. So there'll be day when you will be like me. So I'm not stopping to give you what all I try, what all I do. But it's a difficult day if you are not grateful. And if you don't feel grateful, if you're not full of gratitude, your life is not comfortable. You check, not me. You're comfortable or you're uncomfortable.
Okay.
If you have a sleepless night, you're negative. Night doesn't mean you sleep in the morning and you complete your sleep. Not at all. Night is a time for body to detox when there is no light. And if you keep waking up, you are killing your liver. And liver is your second brain. Night is made for night. You see, people who are working in the night jobs, their health is very, very deteriorated. Maybe in the young age, you don't understand that, but you have to pay the price because you're not living in abroad. Your lifestyle, your sunrise, your detoxification is not happening here. We are doing it opposite. Then what happens? The money they make working at night in the mornings, in the rest of the life, they have to pay that money to remove the sickness from their body. You will see them very, very irritated, very angry. People who have that anger and things like that, their liver is not working properly because it's not creating the enzymes to give you energy. That is why our clock is already made, and if we don't follow our clock, we have to go through the difficulties. All right? So thank you, Dimpy, for sharing, and thank you, Anil. I think you wanted to say something, but something stopped you and you're not sharing. But definitely, each one of you, make sure that you understand what is your frequency. What is frequency made up of? Who doesn't know it? Raise your hands. Frequency is made up of feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. During the day, if your feelings are not right, your frequency is not right. If your frequency is not right, you're not attracting right. If you're not attracting right, you're miserable. You're on a vicious cycle, one after another, one after another. And that becomes your belief, and that pushes you to take the wrong actions. All right, morning teaching's over. Now let's we learn from Rhonda. But before we learn, let's we do the prayer and the forgiveness. All right, sit straight, close your eyes. Everybody can hear me? My voice is okay? Yes, thank you. Mugdha, you want to share something? No, all right, thank you. So a daily prayer. Let's everyone open your camera. Let the blessings come to you. Sit down at one place for a minute and then you can keep working. So repeat after me a daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart with sweetness, warmness, and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and compassion of abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your protection, and thank you so much for your love. Now remember the name of one person which is troubling you the most. Remember the name of that person who's giving you most tough time. And with the closed eyes, imagine that person is standing in front of you and you are looking into the eyes of that person. As you know, eyes are the Atma of a person. And when you look into the eyes and you say, Atma, Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We are all children of Supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are all evolving. I forgive you and seek for your forgiveness at all levels. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Let this forgiveness energy in your hands, rub it, create more energy, and apply wherever you feel like. Forgive yourself, forgive your soul, and forgive the other soul, and elevate your being on earth. Okay? That's what we are done with the prayer. And now is the time to begin our chapter of 170, The Secret to You. Okay? Who all are the mothers or the fathers who are always worried about their children? Please raise your hands. You know, you're creating miseries for them while adding your worry to their life. Okay, tell me, you're feeling worried in your blessings. Is your frequency good enough? And that frequency you are sending to your child. We are so much habitual of worrying. We don't understand we are adding to their miseries. And we are thinking we are doing very good. Arey Baba, tumko worry rehna hai. You want to be worried all the time. And you are adding worry to their life. What a gift a mother can give to their children. Sometimes when you don't listen to the voice universe is wanting to tell you, and you don't shackle your own thoughts, and you're passing it on to your children, how dare you? Damn it. अगर तुम खुश नहीं रह सकते तो वो तो तुम्हारा कार्मिक अकाउंट है ना. Why are you adding miseries to their life? By you having anxiety in them, by you having worried nature, इतना culturally we are so much, we need to unlearn so much. I can add so much misery to my son because he doesn't want to get married. Hello? I can add so much of misery to his life by only getting worried. इसका क्या बनेगा मैं नहीं रहूंगी तो इसको देखने वाला कौन होगा. मैंने उसको आज ही छोड़ दिया. भैया अपनी लाइफ को खुद चलाओ. I'm living with my parents and he's living all alone. And I don't even know what is good for him. It doesn't mean I'm not a good mother. But I have trained maids for him who can take care of him, because if I'm not there, if I don't wake up tomorrow morning, who will take care of him? If Romi Maakan is no more, who will take care of him? इतना वरी कर करके उनकी भी जिंदगी खुद की तो करनी है, उसके लिए तो रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं है कि खुद तो जी के जाना ही नहीं है, मर के ही जाना है, मरते ही रहना है रोज 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 रोज. And adding up to their life. Stop it. Mind your own business. Am I supposed to say anyone anything? No, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I was about to read the chapter. Why did I stop myself? Who guided me to do this, to say this? I have no right to pinpoint anyone. But if I can be any help to make your life easy and your children's life easy, shall I do that? Or I should resist myself? एक वरी छोड़ा नहीं, दूसरा वरी पकड़ लिया बस. Habitually worried 24/7. For how many lives you want to do the same thing? When are you going to break your shackles? When are you going to drop them? Wake up. Okay, the secret lies in you. That is what we are reading. Be aware of your thoughts. Page 170. All your power. This is the book we are reading, The Secret. And today we are reading, Be aware of your thoughts. All our power is in your awareness of the power. Hello. All your power is in your awareness of that power. And through holding that power in your consciousness, your mind can be like a runway steam train if you let it. It can take you off to thoughts of the past and then take you off to the thoughts of the future by taking past bad events and projecting those into your future. We do that every moment. We are doing it constantly without even our awareness. We are doing it, doing it, doing it. Those out of control thoughts are creating too. Hello, whatever you are thinking, you are manifesting. Hello, do you know it? Whatever you are thinking, you are manifesting it. You are the source. Those out of control thoughts are creating too. When you are aware, you are in the present and you know what you are thinking, you have gained control of your thoughts, and that is where all your power is. How come I became unstoppable? By being aware. Am I master? Not at all. Not at all. I don't know how many lives I'll take to be master of that. But at least I've become comfortable. So you have gained control of your thoughts, and that is where all your power is. So how do you become more aware? We read the first book was all on the awareness. She's sharing that again. Listen to it very carefully. One way is to stop and ask yourself, what am I thinking now? What am I feeling now? You know, I didn't stop here. I added another line to it. And that is, do I want it? What am I thinking now? What I'm feeling now? Do I want it? Because I know it's going to manifest. You're manifesting through your thoughts. Is that true? So I added one more line. Do I want it? So you know you want miseries, you want miracles. Right? You don't want miseries. You say, no, I don't want it. Replace it what you want. So how do you become more aware? One way is to stop and ask yourself, what am I thinking now? What am I feeling now? The moment you ask, you are aware. Because you have brought your mind back to the present moment. And whenever you think of it, bring yourself back to the awareness of now. Do it hundreds of times each day. People are sick and tired of my alarms. My alarms are always ringing me to bring me back to my thoughts. And then I check what I'm feeling. That is why I have made that 48 hours group. Now you understand? Is it changing your life? Am I doing anything? Hello, raise your hands. Who wants to share the experience of 48 hours? Did I do anything with you guys out there? But did you change your frequency? Yes, Asha?
No, it really created awareness and alertness actually.
Yes.
Every time I was alert to
Yes.
see what is going on in my mind.
Yes.
Even though I was working, doing my regular work,
Yes.
Every day that alertness was not there.
Yes.
Sometimes some thoughts used to come and go, some disturbances, something and all. But
Yes.
when we started doing this, my mind was alert from the time I got up till I went to bed. That
Yes.
was a beautiful thing.
Yes. And Dimpy created so many miracles with this. She was even in the hospital,
yes.
she shared,
Mm.
but because of that awareness,
Yes,
she could easily maintain her frequency, and that vertigo attack, she managed it so beautifully. Did I help her?
ma'am. Ma'am, that was the biggest miracle. Imagine I am throwing up and I am like that. I haven't, that could have never happened. I don't know how, what force was there, which really brought me out of it, because I kept saying that I'm healing miraculously. And I was typing also. I mean, I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive in spite of the fact that I'm on the way to the hospital, which took me 40 minutes to reach there, ma'am.
And also, she wrote miracle.
Yes.
She was writing even miracle. These words are very powerful. We are constantly using them, working against us when we are not aware, and the words we are using are also creating results. What I'm thinking, feeling is what I'm creating. So even in the worst of the situation, she didn't make it worse.
Yes,
She
yes.
could have been admitted to the hospital. She could have taken days to come out of that vertigo attack. She could have gone into the mental, misery attack, and she was
That is
attracting more and more.
power of positive
Miraculously,
thinking, madam. Yes.
I am miraculously healed, has brought me up out of my misery of pancreatitis. And that happened in 2000 when I was 50 years old, 14 years back, 12 years back. Who taught me that? I didn't read it anywhere. Only I understood the law. I started practicing it. My life practically has created the miracles. Thank you, Dimpy, for sharing. Tripat, you want to say something? Yeah, please.
मैम एक्चुअल में अब तो पूरे दिन का तो है ही पॉजिटिव। अब रात को भी ये लगता है, जितने टाइम उठो ना ये लगता है अच्छा मैंने ये पॉजिटिव सोचा है ना। मतलब थिंकिंग यही होती है, रात को नींद में उठे हम, कोई और थॉट नहीं है, ये थॉट है कि हम पॉजिटिव तो थे ना, पॉजिटिव थे, यही वाले थॉट्स चल रहे हैं पूरी पूरी रात भी। जितनी बार 3 बजे उठो, 4 बजे उठो, पाठ करने के पॉजिटिव थॉट्स होते हैं।
कितने दिन लगे इसको? Dimpy created the same day. Dimpy learned the technique and created miracles the same day. And Tripat has totally become, tomorrow is going to be the weekend day. Friday, today is Thursday, if I'm not wrong. So not even a week and you've transformed yourself. Is it me who's done something? Hello? You've done it. Only you need direction. That's why you need a coach. I didn't do anything. Welcome you, Rohit. I didn't do anything. मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया, सिर्फ challenge दिया था 48 hours का. All right. So that is what she's telling it. Do it hundreds of times each day. Because remember, all of your power is in your awareness of your power. Got it, Asha? Michael Bernard with sums up the awareness of this power when he says, remember to remember. Thank you, Asha. Remember to remember. कैसे होगा? जब आप ग्रुप में होगे, एक करेगा, एक से गलती हो जाएगा, वो मिस करेगा, दूसरा करेगा. But there are few in the group who could not even change after that. Because they have their journey to learn. Okay? So remember to remember, those words have become the same song of my life. I'm a live example who has created miracles, giving you all what I did. But if you're not practicing, that's your journey. So to help myself become more aware, so I would remember to remember, I asked the universe to give me gentle nudge to bring me back to the present whenever my mind has taken over and is having a party at my expense. The gentle nudge happens by me bumping myself or dropping something, a loud noise, or a siren, or an alarm going off. So then that was the nudge of the universe. It'll keep reminding him, कोई siren बजेगा तो उसको लगेगा, अरे बाबा मैं तो negative हूँ. Let me set my tone right. So universe was guiding him. All of these things are signals to me that my mind has taken off and to come back to the present. When I receive these signals, I stop immediately and ask myself, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? Am I aware? And of course, in the moment I do that and I'm aware, the very moment you ask yourself if you are aware, you are there and you are aware. The real secret of power is consciousness of power. कितने solid points हैं. The real secret of power is consciousness of the power. That's Charles Hennell. As you become aware of the power of the secret and begin to use it, all of your questions will be answered. As you begin to have a deeper understanding of the law of attraction, you can start to make asking question a habit. I keep noticing who's making the wrong questions are to manifest wrongs. And if your questions are right, you're attracting the right. As you begin to have a deeper understanding of the law of attraction, you can start to make asking questions a habit. And as you do, you will receive the answer to each one. You can begin by using this book for that very purpose. If you're seeking an answer or guidance on something in your life, ask the question. Believe you will receive. And then open this book randomly. I used to do it like this. I'll open any page. I'll get a message. I'll follow that day. Whole day, I'll follow that. जैसे गुरु ग्रंथ साहब में वाक पढ़ते हैं ना, वाक लेते हैं, आज का हुक्मनामा क्या है? I used to follow this book like that. It was by scripture. That's why my soul learned so much. So if you're asking an answer or guidance on something in your life, ask the question, believe you will receive, and then open this book randomly. At the exact place where the pages fall open will be the guidance and answer you are seeking. The truth is that the universe has been answering you all of your life, but you cannot receive the answers unless you are aware. Being in the class, if you're not listening to what I'm reading, you're not aware and you're not learning and you're not rising. You're not rising from that point. You're stuck here. यहीं पड़े हो. As if you're a vegetable, जिसको कोई उठाएगा तो move करेगा. No, you're not. But you're not learning. So be aware of everything around you because you are receiving the answers to your questions in every moment of the day. The channels, those answers can come through are unlimited. The answers are coming from unlimited source. They could be delivered to the form of a newspaper headline that attracts our attention, or overhearing someone speaking, or a song on the radio, or signage on a truck passing by, or receiving a sudden inspiration. Remember to remember and become aware. I have found in my own life and in others' lives that we do not think well of ourselves or love ourselves completely. To not love ourselves can keep what we want from us. If we don't love ourselves, we can keep away our miracles. That's why we are not creating miracles. When we don't love ourselves, we are literally pushing things away from us. Now you know why you're not creating miracles? Everything we want, whatever it may be, is motivated by love. It is to experience the feeling of love in having those things youth, money, the perfect person, job, body, or health. To attract the things we love, we must transmit love, and those things will appear immediately. Fear is love. Hello? Loneliness is love. Sadness is love. Misery is love. So, what you're being sad about, you're not loving it, you're not manifesting it. The catch is to transmit the highest frequency of love. You must love yourself, and that can be difficult for many. If you focus on the outside and what you see now, you may trip yourself up, because what you see and you feel about you now is the result of what you used to think. We all are lookers, and we are seekers. We are seekers. Good, na? We are seekers. But for how many lives we have, how many lives we have to come as a seeker only? कितने जन्म ऐसे ही और रहना है? Decide. इसीलिए मैं बोलती हूँ ना, what we are doing in the evening is a soul investment. लगता है ये soul investment है? डिम्पी, पद्मजा, सोल को एलिवेशन मिलता है ना? सो सोल में इन्वेस्ट ही नहीं करोगे, स्ट्रगल्स कैसे कम होंगे? What you see and feel about you now is the result of what you used to think. If you don't love you, the person you see now is likely to be full of faults that you have found in yourself. To love yourself fully, you must focus on new dimensions of you. You must focus on the presence inside you. Take a moment and sit still. We all can do it right now. Take a moment. Everyone sit still. Practice. The book reading is not for reading, it's for practicing. Be still. Focus on feeling the life presence inside you. Whatever you're thinking or feeling right now is your reality. If you're feeling sad, that's inside you. If you're joyful, that's inside you. So keep doing it all day long. And it says, as you focus on the presence within, it will begin to reveal itself to you. It is feeling of pure love and bliss. And it is perfection. That presence is the perfection of you. The presence is the real you. As you focus on that presence, as you feel love and praise that presence, you will love yourself fully, quite possibly for the first time in your life. Doesn't matter. If it is first time, do it, yaar. Take action. Anytime you look at yourself with critical eyes, switch your focus immediately to the presence within. And its perfection will reveal itself to you as you do this. All imperfections that have manifested in your life will dissolve. How powerful. Because imperfections cannot exist in the light of this presence. Whether you want to regain perfect eyesight, dissolve disease, and restore well-being, turn poverty into abundance, reverse aging and degeneration, or eradicate any negativity, focus on and love the presence within you, and perfection will manifest. और क्या चाहिए? क्या जरूरत है कुछ सीखने की? But unfortunately, we have our life lessons and we have to go through them. Charles Hennel says, the truth, the absolute truth is that I is perfect and complete. I is already perfect and complete. I is spiritual and can therefore never be less than perfect. It can never have any lack, limitation, or disease. I'm diabetic. Who says that? I'm diabetic. I'm suffering from BP. I'm having high cholesterol. My liver is not functioning. We own it. Whereas we are not supposed to be incomplete. We are already complete. We are perfect. So powerful. We have no lack, we have no limitation, and we have no disease. It's all in mind. The moment you become master of your mind, everything dissolves. Wow, we have come to an end of the chapter, and we go to the summary. So secret summary is about everything is energy. You are an energy magnet. So you electrically energize everything to you and electrically energize yourself to everything you want. You are the source and you are that energy. You can attract anything and everything in your life if you just love yourself. You are spiritual being. You are energy, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes form. Therefore, the pure essence of you has always been and always will be. The universe emerges from thought. We are the creators not only of our own destiny, but also of the universe. Hello, how small we think. And Rhonda is saying, the universe emerges from thought. We are the creators not only of our own destiny, but also of the universe. We are the creator of the universe. मानोगे ही नहीं आप ये लोग अपने ये बात को मानोगे ही नहीं. कितने लोग नहीं मानेंगे? हेलो, raise your hands. क्योंकि ये कभी पढ़ाया नहीं गया, कभी सिखाया नहीं गया. तो जब भी कोई नया कॉन्सेप्ट आता है ना, तो पहले रिजेक्शन आती है. बट क्योंकि मैंने पढ़ लिया है, तो मैं तो कहती हूँ मेरे अंदर जो यूनिवर्स है और जो मैं बाहर देखती हूँ, दे आर इक्वल. सो मुझे बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है धक्के खाने की. I'll ask myself inside. I'll close my eyes. And I just surrender and I say, give me the solution. And I listen to the intuition and follow that. Because I have a universe inside me and I'm the creator of the universe. Meri dunya kya hai? You all is my dunya. And if you all create, that's what I'm living for. है कोई मेरी दुनिया और? इसमें कहीं मेरे बच्चे, मेरे पेरेंट्स कोई आता है क्या? मैं अपना टाइम किसके साथ स्पेंड करती हूँ ज्यादा? इक्वली आप लोगों के साथ. And doing my materialistic responsibilities. And universe is doing that through me. मैं तो वो भी नहीं करती. मेरे को तो जहां बिठाता है बैठ जाती हूँ, मस्ती में बैठती हूँ, है ना, रंग में बैठती हूँ. कल शाम का सेशन कितना बढ़िया था. The dancing number was so beautiful. You were so much connected to the universe, right? So an unlimited supply of ideas is available to you. Unlimited supply. All knowledge, discoveries, and inventions are in the universal mind as possibilities, waiting for the human mind to draw them forth. You hold everything in your consciousness. We are all connected and we all are one. So if I pray for you, and if I'm praying for myself, is it going to everyone? Because we are connected. एक पाइप दूसरे के साथ जुड़ेगा तो सबको सप्लाई जाएगा ना, या मेरे तक ही रहेगा? Can I control it? It is going to you. That energy I gave you all, and in 48 hours you started creating miracles. Energy is the same, but we are only connected. मैं उसमें कुछ करती हूँ क्या उस ग्रुप में? नहीं. But I want to teach you so much. दिल करता है ये भी सिखा दूं, ये भी, पर फिर मैं सोचती हूँ अभी उनकी कॉन्शियसनेस यहाँ है, इतना दे जितना वो सीख सके, वो भी यूनिवर्स कर रहा है. Yes, Dimpy, you wanted to say something?
Ma'am, I was following Buddhism, and in that we were taught that you pray for others and you light the other person's house, and the light reflects back on yours. So, ma'am, I have a question, ma'am, that is self-love more important, or praying for somebody else is like what is more important, ma'am?
There is nothing to compare here. The
Okay, ma'am.
self-love, if you don't love yourself, you cannot bless for somebody else. Once you have filled yourself with so much of love, like I'm overflowing love to you. People who are not learning, I don't judge them because that's their journey. So for me, love for all is the same. But I can only bless and love you if I have a self-love. What are you putting in? What you have, you're giving it out.
Okay.
So what you're giving out, you're attracting it back to you.
Back. Okay, ma'am.
It's a cycle. So क्या important है क्या नहीं, बस love yourself, fill yourself to the brim so that it overflows, and wherever it goes, then it has to come back to you because it's energy, it's in a cycle. So what you're giving
Right,
out,
ma'am.
you're getting it back. So we are connected and we are all one. Let go of difficulties from your past, culture codes, and social beliefs. You are the only one who can create the life right now. Right now. That is why Dimpy, even in the toughest situation, could heal herself. She didn't deteriorate her condition by being negative. She was only watching her emotions. She was watching her thoughts. A shortcut to manifesting your desire is to see what you want as absolute fact. Your power is in your thoughts to stay aware. In other words, remember to remember. The last chapter of the book, with that, we come to an end and we are almost done. And I'll be reading the book Power by Rhonda. The next book will be Power. I will arrange that before we begin in the next week. We have next Monday, we'll finish it. There is not much left for us to cover over, but definitely we will start with the Power. I have hundreds of books जिनको मैंने ऐसे apply किया हो my life में. I tell you, I'm sanguine. The book called Personality Plus I read, and I know each one of you what personality you are and how to coach you. I know your strengths and your weaknesses, and I only work on the strengths. The weaknesses are transformed. That book has transformed my life. There is one book called 5 Love Languages. It's a beautiful book. We don't understand humanity. We don't understand our loved ones. We don't understand our partners. We don't understand our parents. We don't understand our children. We don't understand our siblings. We don't understand humanity. We don't know their love language, how they feel loved, and we struggle. All the money of the universe, if you attract, but if your life is not comfortable, there's no fun being billionaire, but hurtful billionaire. There's no fun. Money comes with difficulties as well. But what about having no money and living to the full? Hello? Having no money. Because money is an energy. You need it only to live to the full, as long as you're living on the earth. And people feel lack of money. I'm saying having no money and living as if you're the richest person of the universe. Which money can buy that? Any feeling can be bought? Hello? Is there any hospital? Medicine? You take dopamine, जब बंद कर दोगे वापस वहीं गिर जाओगे जहां पे खड़े हुए थे. I know when I was in bipolar, I was either very happy because of my personality, or I was very, very low. I was incapable to walk. So no money could buy me that medicine which could give me happiness, but knowing my own self, loving my own self, and respecting each person as it is, allowed them to be who they are, not wanting them to change, made my life very comfortable. कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ा. जब देखो अपने में गलती ढूंढो, एक और क्लीन कर लो, एक और ठीक कर लो. And when you are working on yourself, it's unstoppable, endless. इतनी खामियां हम में, इतना कुछ करेक्ट करने के लिए है कि बाहर की दुनिया में देखने के लिए कोई चश्मा ही नहीं चाहिए. बंद ही कर लो आंखें, दिखना ही बंद हो जाए, कितनी अच्छी लाइफ हो जाए. And what do? Keep pointing fingers. You are not doing this right. And 3 to ourselves. 3 are to me, 1 to other. So किसको करेक्शन होने का ज्यादा जरूरत है? Yes. Life is very easy when you just work on yourself and forget everything. मुझे अपने बेटे के लिए कुछ मैनिफेस्ट नहीं करना भाई. ब्लेसिंग देना है, उसकी किस्मत में जो आना है वो आएगा. बिकॉज मैं तो मैनिफेस्ट करती रहूं, और जो मैं मैनिफेस्ट करूं उसके साथ उसके ट्रबल्स भी मैनिफेस्ट करती रहूं. कि वो फियरफुल मैनिफेस्टेशन है ना, कि ऐसा नहीं होगा तो ऐसा होगा. और हम इतने लिमिटेड सोचते हैं जबकि हम वी आर अनलिमिटेड. And if you're not grateful for the present, you will never create the future. That is why I say gratitude and healing is so powerful. कल की हीलिंग में हम कितना हील हुए होंगे, है ना? कितनी पावरफुल हीलिंग थी कल की. But people who are not in those healings are struggling and not comfortable. What I'm talking about is, these are our journals. We meet each day at 6:30, heal our souls, heal our life, do gratitude, create miracles. And people who want to be a part to it, there's somebody new, can take my number. I'm writing in the chat box. The old people are either the part or they don't want to be a part to it. So the new people, I'm writing it for you, 93122469095. So if you want to be a part, you can start even today. All right, with that, we come to an end. If you have something to ask or say, or we'll close the session. Yes, Archana, go ahead. I can't see you, Archana. Just a minute. Archana, open your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, whatever was your lesson for today, so I want to say that I've created miracles. All things, whatever you have said, that self-love. And before joining you, I was in the stage of this. And now I'm accurate, exactly. And I didn't join this group, which was for 48 hours. Because when you said na ki mention it that what is your frequency after 1 hour, so my mind just clicked that I'm just like this. That's sure. My frequency is always 24 hours like this. So now I just want to confess that, as you said, that I don't share. So that is the guilt portion in me. That whatever you said today, that you should be stable and you should be means positive and self-love and all. So I've created these all miracles in my life after
Awesome.
joining you.
Thank you so much. Yes, I know. You're very powerful. Everyone is powerful. Yes, Mugda, go ahead. Just a minute, Praveen.
Okay. Like Abhi, आप आपका जो सेशन सुना उसके बाद मेरे दिमाग में एक ख्याल आया, बिकॉज आई वाज ऑन द वर्स्ट कंडीशन, वर्स्ट पोजीशन व्हेन आई जॉइंड यू एंड आई केम बैक फ्रॉम दैट, ओके, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. आई नो आई हैव वर्कड ऑन माई सेल्फ फॉर सो मच. लेकिन उसके बाद भी अगर इतना वर्क करने के बाद, इतना सब कुछ ब्लेसिंग्स देने के बाद, अच्छे करने के बाद, द नेगेटिव एनर्जी फ्रॉम अदर पर्सन इज जस्ट pressing me or just trying to demolish me, and I come again back. Why? I'm doing so much, then why? So I really don't understand कि ये ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है.
Because you are stuck in your why, and that why is very, very negative. So when we have a negative why, we can't have a positive answer to it. So
Okay.
I told you, if you don't make yourself responsible, and if you say others, they are responsible, your life's miseries can never end, Mugda. Take my words,
Okay.
I have made all these mistakes. So I can really understand where this thought is coming from. We are only responsible for ourselves. And if we are not responsible, we'll ask the outer world, why is it happening to me? And when we are asking a negative question, why is it happening to me? That means you are attracting it. Your thoughts, your feelings, you are attracting. It's very difficult to resist. It is very difficult to resonate. It is very difficult to digest. But the moment you will take the responsibility and you will stop pinpointing others, even if they are at wrong, your miseries will not end.
मैंने आज तक मेरे बेटे को 3 साल होने आए शादी को, 2.5 साल, एक भी उसकी गलती नहीं बताई कि she did this, she did that, she did that. आज तक नहीं. मेरे साथ जो भी हुआ, I used to write it.
Hello, hold on. आपने सोचा तो है ना कौन गलत है कहाँ पे? hold on. हाँ या ना में जवाब. सोचा तो है ना?
Yeah.
Second,
Yeah.
feel किया है ना?
Yeah, she's doing wrong. ये feel किया मैंने.
So
Yeah.
hold on. So thought भी किया, feel भी किया, believe भी हो गया ना? पक्का belief है कौन गलत है?
पक्का belief हो गया था.
Action भी लिया तो frequency क्या है? Hello. बिल्कुल आप manifest कर रहे हो ये. I can help you. I give challenge to Mugda. In 24 hours, I can transform her miseries. I challenge Mugda. But I have to work with her. By just posting your feeling in the group for 48 hours cannot bring you out from your miseries, because there is still one loop which only
क्योंकि मैं हमेशा सोच what I thought, okay, I'm very nice to them, I take care of them, each and everything. मैंने अपने बेटे का नहीं ख्याल किया, उतना आने वाली आई हुई बहू का किया है. इतना लाड पे सारी दुनिया बोलती थी.
Hold on, यहाँ पे गलती कहाँ होती है? I don't want you to go to your loop. You are in a loop where difficulties are coming. I want to break that loop. गलती कहाँ होती है कि हम overly अच्छे होते हैं. Okay, हम
Exactly.
अच्छे होते हैं, और जब हम overly अच्छे हम दूसरे से भी overly अच्छा expect करते हैं. गलती वहां होती है जब वो overly अच्छा नहीं बनते हैं, तो हमें तो जरा सी भी गलत से गलत नजर आना शुरू हो जाता है. और जब हमारी चश्मे से गलत को गलत ही दिख रहा है, वो सही है या नहीं है, तो हम कहाँ देख रहे हैं? हमें क्या दिख रहा है? ऑल इनटू आवर आईज. हम गलती कहाँ कर रहे हैं? हम फंस गए हैं एक लूप में कि मैंने तो अच्छा किया, मेरे साथ वो ऐसा कर रहे हैं. और जब हम उस लूप में हैं तो हम एक्सपेक्ट क्या कर रहे हैं? वो जो कर रहे हैं, और वो जो कर रहे हैं वो गलत है. तो हम कौन सी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं?
नहीं मतलब उस दिन मेरे बेटे ने जब मेरे से ये बात की, तब उसने बोला कि यू मेट माय मदर इन लॉ एंड यू जस्ट हग किया आपने, जैसे ऐसे फॉर्मेलिटी. आई सेड इतनी बड़ी पार्टी में तुमको ये दिखाई जाए कि मेरी माँ ने मेरी सासू माँ को फॉर्मेलिटी में हग किया. कहाँ से आया ये आया नहीं है. ये तुम्हारी सासू माँ ने तुम्हारी बेटी को बोला, तुम्हारी बेटी ने तुमको बोला. सो दिस इज द चेन गोइंग ऑन. जो अच्छा ये सब मुझे पता भी नहीं है. आई डिड नॉर्मली, बट ही सेड कि यू डिडंट हग हर प्रॉपर्ली. व्हाई you was talking to somebody else instead of talking to my mother-in-law. I said there are so many people who knows me well as an actress. So हम एक फिल्म पार्टी में थे, तो मैं सबसे मिलूंगी ना. सुनो, तुमने उससे ठीक से बात नहीं की। मेरी बेटी बीवी ने तुमको ये दे दिया तो तुमने उसको अप्रिशिएट नहीं किया। सेड आई थैंक यू, थैंक्स बोला मैंने, बट नहीं, वो फीलिंग्स नहीं था। हाँ, ये सब कहाँ से आया है? तुम्हारे दिमाग में तुम्हारी माँ के लिए एक बुरा पिक्चर बनाया गया है एंड तुम उसी पिक्चर को लेके चल रहे हो। तो मैं अपने आप को 2 दिन से यही बोल रही हूँ कि दिस इज माई कर्मा, दिस इज माई जर्नी, आई एम टेकिंग होल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। आज भी मैंने आपका सुबह का सेशन 10 मिनट लेट किया क्योंकि आई वॉज डूइंग दैट ओपन ओपन अ प्रेयर। आई टेक ऑल द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी व्हाट एवर इज हैपनिंग विद मी।
So what's
उसके
your question?
बाद भी
What's your
उसके
question?
बाद भी दे हैव सो मेनी इश्यूज विद मी कि तुमने ऐसे नहीं किया, तुमने ऐसे नहीं बोला, तुमने
मुग्धा,
ये नहीं किया
मुग्धा,
तुमको।
मुग्धा, डोंट गो इनटू द लूप। फिर से उसी लूप में जाओगे तो मैं कैसे निकालूंगी बाहर? आप मुझे क्वेश्चन बताओ, मेरे क्वेश्चन का आंसर दो। व्हाट आर यू लुकिंग फॉर?
अब, मैं इतना अच्छे से बर्ताव
व्हाट
करने
आर यू
के
लुकिंग
बाद भी
फॉर? क्वेश्चन,
they have so many problems with me.
माय
How
क्वेश्चन।
to resolve
होल्ड ऑन,
this?
होल्ड ऑन, स्टॉप दिस स्टोरी, दिस
I,
स्टोरी।
I just want peace. I just want peace.
हेलो, एनीबडी,
मैं
एनीवन, रेज योर हैंड्स। मेरे को क्वेश्चन आंसर करना। पीस बाहर होता है, पीस अंदर होता है? मेरे को सिर्फ इतना बताओ। अंदर, बाहर?
अंदर
अंदर।
जा,
तो
अंदर
अंदर आना है, बाहर से पीस कैसे आएगा? वो पीस तब आएगा जब हमें बाहर वाली चीजें इफेक्ट नहीं करेंगी। और वो कैसे इफेक्ट नहीं करेंगी? बिकॉज पहले हमारे पास अपने लिए सेल्फ लव होगा, तो हमें बाहर वाली चीजों से क्या लेना देना? कुछ भी होता रहे बाहर दुनिया में, तो लड़ाई झगड़े हो रहे हैं, मर रहे हैं लोग, तो कितना को हम कर सकते हैं? बट हमारे अंदर जो लड़ाई झगड़ा चल रहा है, हमारे अंदर जो हम जूझ रहे हैं अपने थॉट से, अपनी फीलिंग से, जब तक वो शांत नहीं होंगे तो पीस आएगा कैसे? We have to disconnect ourselves from outside. These all are teaching. Write down 100 teachings. What are you learning from it? Don't stop until it's 100. Don't eat food. Don't drink water. Find out what are the 100 benefits of it. नहीं मिलेंगे, ढूंढते रह जाओगे। और मुझे पूछो तो मैं आपके साथ बात करो तो मैं आपको 100 लिख के दिखा दूंगी, आपके लिए लिख के दिखा दूंगी, बिकॉज मैंने ये प्रैक्टिस किया है। जब हमें 100 बेनिफिट्स नजर आएंगे तो बाहर की दुनिया से हमें कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ने वाला। ये फर्क इसलिए पड़ रहा है बिकॉज हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि वो सब ठीक होए। मैं तो ठीक हो गई हूं, अब वो कब ठीक होंगे? वो ठीक नहीं होने वाले हैं। आई कैन गिव यू रिटर्न, बिकॉज उनकी जर्नी है, उनका टाइम है, वो अपने पीरियड में सीखेंगे। मेरे को पीस चाहिए था, मुझे बाहर जो मर्जी होता रहे, मुझे पीस चाहिए था। उस पीस को ढूंढते 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 आई बिकेम हु आई एम टुडे। तो अभी भी आप स्टक हो बिकॉज सिचुएशन ऐसा है, बट आई कैन ब्रिंग यू आउट इन 24 hours एंड यू विल बी अ ट्रांसफॉर्म पर्सन। हेलो, जहां पे आग लग रही हो वहां कोई हाथ डालेगा? डालेगा कोई? रेडी है? आई टेक अ चैलेंज। व्हाट डज इट मीन? मैं आग में हाथ डालने को राजी हूं बिकॉज आग को बुझाने वाला भी तो कोई होगा ना। फायर ब्रिगेड कहां से आएगा? काम करना पड़ता है। दैट इज कॉल्ड कोचिंग। आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द रियल इशू। Out here we cannot share everything, but only who can identify, who has gone through such situation. I can feel her pain, I can see from where all this is coming, and once for all I can break it, like I can crush it. Crush होता है ना, कैसे demolish करता है? I can crush it, क्योंकि मैंने अपना crush किया है ना। So we need to work on it. Doesn't matter, Mukta, this is the best period of your life, which is teaching you a life's lesson you will remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
When the neck is in the bottleneck, जब गर्दन यहाँ फंसी हुई है ना, ना जीने का रास्ता दिख रहा है, ना बोलने का, ना, फंसी हुई है, तो ऐसा लगता है दुनिया बंद हो गई है। जैसे ही बाहर निकलोगे ना इन थॉट से, जैसे ही बाहर निकलोगे ना, देयर इज अ हेवन वेटिंग फॉर यू।
वो थॉट्स ही नहीं जाते. मैं सुबह जया का भी सेशन करती हूँ तो दिमाग में वो शी डिड दिस टू मी, शी सेड दिस. मतलब आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज
टोटल सिचुएशन ने ना आपको एनगल्फ किया हुआ है. आपके चारों तरफ ये है, यू आर इन अ पूल ऑफ नेगेटिविटी.
मकड़ी के जाल की तरह.
You are in the ocean of negativity. And only the gratitude will bring you out, Mugdha. I'm telling you, इसमें से 50, 100 कोशिश करो जितने भी दिन लगे. सोचो इसमें अच्छा क्या क्या हो सकता है, इस सिचुएशन में अच्छा क्या क्या हो सकता है. You are heading towards that. But if we don't find the good in it, we are directionless, we are clueless. हम उसी में ही घूम रहे हैं, है ना, उसी में घूम ही जा रहे हैं. कितने दिन हो गए घूमते हुए, कितने दिन घूमना है. And peace is a breath away. The moment you will start writing gratitude of the situation, I bet you even tomorrow you can start sharing me the miracles. What's your realization? What's your reflection? We cannot correct others. They have come with their karmic accounts. We only can correct ourselves. The moment we correct ourselves, everything dissolves and we rise up from the situation and become magnet to the miracles. Do this activity. Anybody can do that. You can share your miracles. And we are done. It's already 43. We'll see you tomorrow and we'll see you in the evening in our evening sessions. Love you. God bless you. Mugdha, you can start writing as many as you can. Share it with the group. You will not only learn, you will teach so many. Yes, Dimpi?
Yes.
Mugdha ji, a request to
Good.
you, just try to be changing yourself because this will lead to sickness. This lead to diseases, all this is going to be going in, and one fine day you will not even know what all problems one is having physically. So because it's a personal request, I would say, because this really happens, we don't believe it, but accumulation of all these emotions is going to lead to some or the other disease.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, Mugdha ji. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dimpi ji. Thank you so much.
Love you all. We are a family.
Love you.
Yes.
Even the open air, even in the open media, we are there. We are there with you, Mugdha.
Yeah.
We are there to support you. But you have to take
Thank you
your
so much.
action. That action is writing 100 gratitude for the situation.
For this situation which I'm facing now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Master at gratitude.
I'll do that.
All right. You deserve it. Thank you so much, everyone. Love
Thank you so much. Thank
Have
you.
a day
Thank you.
full of
Thank you.
magnificent outcomes. See you at 6:30.
Thank you.
Love you. God bless.